Hey everyone, Mr. Shorn. I want to go through a quick little video with you guys on how to multiply decimals. It's real easy. Here's what you need to do. You need to be able to multiply, and then you need to be able to count. A couple fingers in one hand, that's probably all you need. If you can count up to 5, it'll be easy peasy. All right, let's go take a look. So again, what we're going to do is just multiply using the steps I'm putting right in front of you guys. Let's go through it quickly. Then I'm going to give you a couple of examples. All right, first thing, multiply the numbers as if they're whole numbers, as if the decimal is not there. So ignore the decimals. Ignore the decimals. Big idea, do not line up the decimal points when you're multiplying. In this example, they happen to line up. That's a coincidence. Two other examples we're going to see do not line up. And you do not, in fact, I'm going to tell you, do not line up the decimal. It's going to make your life difficult if you do. When we go there, we're going to be counting decimal places, moving from right to left, and counting the places of decimals. So you'll see how that goes. And then after we're done multiplying and we're done counting decimals on the one, and very easily done, we're going to go and just put our decimal place where it needs to be. All right, let's go through. Let's multiply. So if we multiply over here, 7 times 2 is 14. Carry the 1, 7 times 7, 49, plus 0 is 50. All right. Now, I'm not multiplying by 0 because anything times 0 is going to be 0, so that's not going to do any good. So I've got that now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to count from the right of the 2. Right at the right of the 2, use my cursor right over here, 1 decimal place. So I'm going to count 1 decimal place. To the right of the 7, to the decimal place, there's 1 more decimal place. I'm going to add them up. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now I'm going to go and count from the right 2 more decimal places, and then I'm going to move that. So I'm going to do 1, 2. I move it 2 decimal places. That's where the decimal point goes. Is my answer reasonable? 7 times a little bit less than 7, I get about 5. That sounds reasonable. All right, I'm okay with that. Another example, 762 thousandths times 4. All right, pretend you're multiplying without any decimals. Just multiply away. 1 times 762, you get 762. Put down a 0 placeholder because multiplying by 10. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. Carry the 2, which I already did. 7 times 4 is 28, and 2 is 30. There we go. Add them all up. 2, 14, 12, the 1, and the 3. Now, we're going to go and say there's 3 decimal places from the right until we get there, counting the 2, the 6, 7, 3 places. From the 1, there's 1 more place. Add up the decimal places, we get 4. So count 1, 2, 3, 4. From the right, it's going to go between the 3 and the 1. There we go. Is my answer reasonable? 4 times about 3/4 of 4 is about 3. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Okay, last example. 3-digit number times 3-digit number. Notice I'm not lining up the decimal points. 89 and 4/10 times 1 and 23. If I'm looking at it before, my answer is probably going to be bigger than 90, maybe about, 100, somewhere around there. Let's see if it's about 100. Let's see. I forget what the actual answer is. This is multiply as if there's no decimal places. Step 1, we already did not line them up. 12, carry the 1, 27, plus 1 is 28. 24 and 2 is 26. There we go. 0 placeholder can multiply by 10. Get 8. 18, carry the 1. 2 times 8 is 16, and 1 is 17. There we go. Multiply by 100 now, 2 decimal places. 1 times 4, 1 times 9, 1 times 8. Add them all up. We get a 2, we get a 16, carry the 1. You're going to get a 19. You're going to get another 19. And you're going to get 10. All right. So let's go see. We got how many decimal places? We have 1 over there. We have 2 over there. And we have 3 over there. We move it 3 decimal places. My answer is 109. I thought it was about 100. My answer is reasonable. I think I'm good. All right. So just remember, don't line up the decimal places. Make sure that you do multiply normally and double check your stuff. Make sure your answer is reasonable, and make sure that you position the decimal place in the right way. Thanks very much.